winning games of football in the league, you love to see it. Don't get me wrong, we haven't won enough games this season. I'm not getting carried away. The performance was a good performance, but it wasn't amazing. But I'm just so happy we won a game of football in the league. I've been seeing it on Twitter everywhere that we last won a game against Leicester. I mean, I couldn't even remember the last time we scored a goal in the league. I think it was Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain against Brentford, which is a while ago. I didn't even remember exactly when that was. But it was a much better performance from the team. The fans were up for it, the team was up for it, and the performance matched against an Everton side which I thought were going to cause us a lot more trouble. I watched the game against Arsenal and I was like, the midfield is going to dominate us. The likes of Idrissa Gana Gueye, Andre Onana, Decore, they're going to be stronger than us in midfield, they're going to outwork us in midfield, and none of that happened. I was actually quite disappointed with the Everton midfield, the way they performed today, because of the fact that I didn't see them play the way they played against Arsenal. Maybe it's the fact that it was away from home, maybe it was the derby, the emotions got too much of them, but they just were second best to Liverpool in every way. And it was so nice to see that a midfield, and today it was Henderson, Fabinho and Bajcetic, who just did the job, and they just did the simple things really well, passing with one and playing 1-2s, passing to the wide players, getting in front of their midfielders, getting blocks in, making tackles, interceptions, and just doing their job simply but really, really well. Because what we missed really more than anything else, a midfield that just dominates and wins the game, because we outdid them in that midfield and we won that game as a result. And Stefan Bajcetic, I think, what a player. He was so composed, the passing, the flick-ons, the tackling, his defensive work was amazing. And I think credit to him as well, because he wasn't playing often as that kind of defensive midfielder. I mean, sometimes he was, and sometimes Fabinho was out on the right, sometimes he was more left, and it was very fluid. And to be fair play to Bajcetic, because as an 18-year-old coming to Merseyside derby, Everton could have tried to target him a bit more than they did, and I think they should have really. But he was just so composed, and he was such a fantastic player. And at the end of the day, small margin in full matches wins games. James Tarkowski, so unlucky with his header hitting the post, and then literally, I think maybe less than 10 seconds later, Darwin Núñez sprints up the other end of the pitch, who was incredible today as well. He had Seamus Coleman on toast, and you did think to yourself, Coleman did really well against Martinelli last week, but could he handle Núñez this week? And the answer was no. I think there was a moment early in the first half where Coleman and then Conor Cody stepped out to help him out as well, and then I think more than luck than anything, more than skill, but he did the pair of them. And Núñez he's definitely better on the left, especially seeing Gakpo's performance today. Gakpo, when he got the ball deeper and started driving with the ball forward, played really well, and that whole front three gelled so well. But coming back to the goal, Núñez sprinting forward and then putting the cross in, and he actually has a good delivery on him when he tries to find someone. And I think he's a better player when he doesn't have to think, when he just has to do, and he's more of an instinct player than he is a stop and think and calculated and focused. And Jordan Pickford, he had a worldie last week, but I'm not sure what he was doing this week, because he read the ball correctly. He knew Núñez was going to make the pass across. There were 3 Liverpool players there. He had to do something, but he didn't anticipate for the fact that Mo Salah was going to get there. And I was just like, he was so far to the left of his goal that Mo just had to tap it in. He could have hit it in with so much less power on the shot, and he would have scored. But what a goal. Thankfully, Mo Salah's finally scored again. I can't remember the last time he scored a goal, but he had a great game today as well. And then Cody Gakpo, you come out in the second half and you think Everton, Sean Dyche is going to give his team a speech. He's going to say, lads, listen, we're in this game. We can absolutely win this game. We can get something out of it. Just got to stay tight first 10, 15, 20 minutes. And then it's actually really well worked down Liverpool's left, because Robertson takes a throw from deep in their own half and then beats a few Everton midfielders and attackers, and then he plays the ball in midfield. Ball goes out to Trent, and then Trent puts in the beautiful ball. It gets a slight bit of deflection. I saw Fancy Football not give Trent Alexander-Arnold the assist for that. I'm like, what on earth's going on? He definitely deserves the assist for that. He definitely meant it. Where else is he going to pass to? But Gakpo, right place, right time, back post. A tap in and his first goal in the derby. And it is so wholesome to see as well. You could see a few players going up to him and celebrating. Like, I think he definitely needed that. And hopefully now that he's got one, he's going to get a few more. I think the returns of Diego Jota, who got 20 odd minutes, Firmino, who got 10-ish minutes, those were great to see as well, because we are sorely missing forward players who we can rotate in with. And it's interesting the fact that Nunes has a great game, Gakpo has a great game, Salah has a great game, when Firmino and Jota are on the bench. I think that competition definitely helps him and makes him play better, because they're now worried for the first team place. Before, when there was just the three of them and they had to play week in, week out, Oxlade-Chamberlain, yes, maybe Fabio Carvalho could have played there, but they're not the quality of those two coming off the bench. And now that they're back, you kind of, after one game, after one win, all of a sudden, you kind of look at the Real Madrid game coming up, and then a lot of people are talking about it as if, like, you're not worried about it anymore. But obviously, this is a good win, but let's be realistic. Both of our goals came from counter-attacks today. They weren't clear-cut chances. When Everton were defending deep, they actually looked good defensively. I think Tarkowski was amazing today from open play. He should have scored a goal, really. He was quite unlucky for himself, but we didn't look like creating clear-cut chances from open play, and that was a worry. That was a small worry. Obviously, Real Madrid might be playing a bit more open than Everton were, but we're still not good enough, and that's not going to change unless we go on a run. And we've been saying that so many times this season, are we going to go on a run? And I don't see it, personally. I think you've got to take context into account. I think today, because of the fact we're playing Everton, it's a derby, it's at home, Monday night, under the lights. And it was the first time I thought, oh, we're not going to win this game. And I genuinely thought that. I thought Liverpool aren't going to win this game. We're going to struggle. Everton midfield are going to outpower us. And they proved us wrong. And now eyes are on Liverpool to be like, can you do that again? And our next game's Newcastle away. And are we? Are we really going to do that again? Newcastle's such a great defensive outlet. If they decide we're not going to score, I don't think we could score. It'll take something pretty special to score a couple of goals, or Newcastle to have a really, really bad day. But I'm happy with the win. I'm delighted for the team. Finally, 3 points in the league. Maybe we can try looking forward and trying to climb up the table. I don't think so. I think there's going to be win 1, lose 2, win 1, lose 2. It might be that kind of season. And the Champions League coming up next week. We'll see how that goes, but at this moment of time, just happy to get a win over the Everton. I think for Everton, they really needed Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I thought Sims did alright first 10-15, but you could tell that he got very isolated early on, and I don't want to be too harsh on him because he's a young player. To be fair, he should have probably stayed out on loan at Sunderland, but it wasn't for the fact that Everton was so badly mismanaged that they needed him. They desperately needed him, and the fact that he's starting ahead of Neil Maupay just shows that their attacking forward options aren't that great, and they needed to get him more involved in the game. He did really well isolating first Gomez and Matip, and it looked like he could get the better of them, but then Gomez stepped up a lot, and then they couldn't find him, really, and they needed to do something else in the second half because they had no luck, and without Dominic Calvert-Lewin, they're really going to struggle, and he might be the difference between them staying up and them going down, because he didn't score against Arsenal, but he was a difference maker. He relieved a lot of pressure for that midfield and defence, and they were able to push up the field subsequently as a result. But I think Everton have brushed themselves down. They showed us just to prove to the fans that the Arsenal game wasn't a one-off. Their home form is going to be crucial. Their away record this season has been dreadful, absolutely dreadful, and that's got to change. They've got to pick up a few more points on the road if they're going to do anything. I think they've got big games against Leeds, Southampton. I think Arsenal again coming up pretty soon, and I think it's one you just say it's the derby. Everton always lose the derby. Let's just forget about it and move on. What positives can they take from it? I think, like I said, Tarkowski had an amazing game. There's not much else apart from that, to be fair. I think it was a lackluster performance from a team who played outstandingly well against the league leaders last game and deserved to win. But hey ho, I'm not too worried about Everton today. I'm happy with Liverpool. We won a game of football. Thankfully, we don't play games again until Saturday, I think it is. So the Reds can ruin my mood. But what a performance. Stefan Paredes, Gakpo, Nunes, Salah, Henderson. I didn't mention Henderson and Firmino, who actually did well today. Kept things simple. Joe Gomez played well. Let's see if he changes, if he does the same again or not. He needs to be consistent. But all round, great performance. Great support from the lads. And let's go to the next game.